So on my stream, things can get a little bit messy or overwhelming. So I'm going to want to use the classwork button because under classwork, my teacher can use topic headings to organize our work by unit or by topic or whatever other organizational method that class uses. So for this class, I can see right now I have my readings for Unit 1 and I have a couple of assignments. So these readings here, if I open them up, are just have PDFs attached. So my teacher has posted some information for me to read. I can do that reading. I might take notes in a notebook or in OneNote or in a separate Google Doc. Right? All of those are options for you to use. But then I can go back and I can look at these assignments that have due dates. And this tells me, okay, there's something here that I need to complete. This first one is a quiz. If I click through to that, that's a quiz that's posted using a Google form. And I'm going to fill this out. And once I have all of my answers, I'm going to hit submit. And then I can go back here, and if I refresh, I will see that this is now marked turned in. Another type of assignment that I might have is an assignment with a Google Doc attached to it. So if I view this assignment, I can see that I have my own copy of this that's labeled with my name, which means that my teacher has set this up so that the Google Doc that she created handed out an individual copy of that Google Doc to each member of the class. So only I will see this and my teacher will see this. So I'm going to open this up. And this has some questions for me to answer about my reading. So I'm going to answer these questions. When I am ready for my teacher to take a look at this assignment and grade it or give me feedback, I'm going to use my Turn In button. So I can do that right here on the document, or I can go back to the assignment page and hit Turn In there. So I'm going to turn this in. Confirm, yes, I want my teacher to have this. And so my teacher will now be able to see that I have completed this assignment. If I realize, oh no, I forgot to answer one of the questions, or oh, I misunderstood that, I need to go back and make changes, I will need to use this unsubmit button, because once I turn something in, it gives my teacher the editing privileges and it takes away my editing privileges. So I'm just going to use this unsubmit button. Now I can go back into this assignment and I can answer the questions. And when I'm finished, I'll just hit turn in one more time. And now my teacher has my assignment back to grade. Remember, if I want to look at my classwork, I can always view my work. And so right now, both of my assignments for this class are turned in. Now let's take a look at my assignments for my other class. So in English class, going back to my classwork tab, it looks like my teacher has divided my assignments between writing assignments and classwork assignments. So for example, if I go to class and my teacher asks me to open up Google Classroom and work on the classwork assignment for today, it looks like this type of assignment is a question that I can answer. And depending on how my teacher has set it up, either she can see my answer or often my classmates can see my answer and they can respond. So if I mouse over this little eyeball, it tells me that my classmates will see my answer. So the last thing that I read and enjoyed was Pachinko by Minjin Lee. And I will turn that in. And now my classmates can see it and I can see their answers. And so if I see something that I want to respond to, I hit the reply button and I will write my response. And so this way my classmates and I can have a conversation online. So that's one type of assignment. Going back to my classroom here, I can see that I also have an introduction assignment. So the way that my teacher has set up this assignment, I'm going to create my answer somewhere else. My teacher has not handed out a specific Google Doc for me to work in. So this means that I can upload a PowerPoint presentation or a Word document or an image, or I can create a Google Doc and attach it. So right now I'm going to create a document. And that sets me up with a document. And from there, it works just like what I did before. And so when I hit turn in, that will share this with my teacher. Okay. The other way that I could do this is to create a file on my computer. So if I wanted to add my answer in a Word document, I would just set that up, save it, and then when I go back to my classroom, I would use the add, just like an email, and I'm going to attach a file. And hit upload. And now that file is attached. And once again, I'm just going to hit turn in.